Coaches, creators, and business owners, you are monetizing the wrong way on social media. And in this video, I'm going to show you what some coaches would charge you thousands of pounds for when it comes to monetizing yourself, your business, or one of your brand assets. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Ali. I am the founder of Contentpreneurs, the 365 Plan. I'm an award-winning and best-selling author in the business, disability and health niche, and I own multiple brands, and I had those about 15 years before I even thought about coaching business owners. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you all of the biggest problems that I see when people first come to me and why they're not monetizing. And I'm going to show you how to monetize the right way, particularly online. So here is a screenshot from one of my YouTube videos. I got paid over £1,700 for one YouTube video. Very small account, not a massive YouTube account. It had over 274,000 views. Now, this is a prime example of what most people, particularly creators and small business owners, solopreneurs, small-time coaches do, or starter coaches do, when it comes to monetizing their social media. They focus too much on this. They make platform monetization the be-all and end-all of everything that they are doing to monetize. So they then start focusing on platform views because they think that gives them massive visibility, and then they will sell more of what they are doing. Now, first of all, I'm going to correct anybody who is thinking about creating content in that way straight away. When you create content to get views, just for the views, you create the content in a certain different and in a different way. Okay, you're not going to be focusing on the specifics that you need that have activating elements to the content that I would be creating to make a viewer convert, so make somebody in my audience buy. There is a different type of content that you create to make someone buy something from you compared to getting views. And not every single piece of content needs to be a piece of content that needs to be created for conversion. So that is another mistake lots of people make, and that then comes across as super spammy. And I see quite a lot of new coaches going, you don't make your offers well enough, and then all they're doing is making offers. The platforms really hate that, particularly platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Instead, you need to have a better and stronger content structure. So going back to the story that tells 1,000 lies, obviously it's very nice to be paid £1,700 for one video. The best part of that actually is that, or one of the best parts of this, is that I get paid and carry on getting paid for that video as it goes along, as it grows, as more people watch it, as the time goes on. On platforms like TikTok, you only get paid for the monetization for the first 30 days. And then after that, there is no more money. However, I'm not really interested, although it's very nice, in the money that I get paid from YouTube. And this is the key fault that so many people make when it comes to monetizing. So the golden egg isn't how much you're going to get paid from TikTok and from YouTube and any other platform that is going to give you platform monetization from this, even though it's nice. It's unreliable, and you cannot build a business on unreliable monetization, which is why you should have always your own assets that you monetize. So from this particular video, I did thousands and thousands of pounds of digital sales. The most expensive item was £12.99. So you don't have to sell high ticket in order to make a lot of money. What you need to do is create the right type of content to monetize and then provide a digital item that is something that is going to solve a problem. And this particular item solved a lot of problems for a lot of people. Now, we all know how platforms and their algorithms can change. Now, I know there are lots of amazing media creators like Gary Vee that say the algorithm is the people. I don't actually believe that at all anymore. And if you've been on TikTok as long as I have been, I've been on TikTok in the UK since it started, I'm telling you now that that platform suppresses views 100%. If you are not punting something for TikTok, they are going to suppress your views. Fact. So it isn't the people that is suppressing your videos. It is the platforms themselves. I thoroughly believe that. And that's because they want you to create more content so you're staying on the platform, and then of course eventually run ads. But that just keeps you chained into a system when instead you could be creating long form content like on YouTube, writing blogs, using your website and selling your offers direct on your website, which is exactly what I do. And the second thing is CPMs fluctuate. Now I have an incredibly high CPM on YouTube, which is CPM means that click per mil. So how much you're going to get paid by 1,000 views. And I think I get 55 times more than TikTok, which is insane. So if you're like killing yourself softly by creating like content for platforms like TikTok because you want to be in the creator fund, forget it. Instead, watch this video to the end and make sure you start monetizing like correctly. The next one is that views do not guarantee income. And here we have the core difference between creating content for views and creating content for conversions. I can create a piece of content that might only get a few thousand views, but I might make a lot more money from it than a piece of content where I've had hundreds of thousands of views. And that can be because of two things. Number one, the type of activating agent that I will have in the content. And number two, it will depend on the type of monetization that I am offering. And then of course, who sees that piece of content. So visibility is clearly the name of the game, but you want the right type of people watching your content. And I don't know why a dog always seems to bark outside when I am recording for YouTube, but I'm not going to record that bit again, so you're just going to have to bear with me. So to ensure that your income is not affected by views, the very next thing you need to have is ownership of your audience. Because whilst your viewers stay on the platforms and only communicate with you and watch your content on the platforms, then you have no control over your income because you cannot connect with them in any way unless they're on the platform or unless you're on the platform. Instead, you need to ensure that you have their email. And this is where the real monetization can start, because when somebody gives you their email, you can then start marketing to them through email automation off of the platforms. You can start building a better relationship with them because you can send them direct emails when they're sitting at home comfortably reading your email. You can be sending them like brochures, workbooks, PDFs, videos, anything you like, in order to encourage them to connect with you more. Because a viral video, like you can see here, or semi-viral I would call that, it's not one of my biggest by any means, it all looks great, and of course it's wonderful to have that income, but that income, if I was depending only on that, on platform monetization, that income would stop as soon as the views started to taper or even stop themselves. That's why I say platform monetization is really unreliable. Now, once you have somebody's email and you started building a relationship with them, you can even invite them into your community. So community seems to be a bit of a new kind of like shiny object word, but basically it's a membership. And one of the good things about a membership is that number one, it can have a low cost entry value for new people who don't know you and don't know what you're about. So it means that the risk to them to spending money is going to be less, because it might be like 27, 37, 47 pounds or dollars wherever you are in the world, which means they're more likely to test the waters instead of something that costs 400, 500, 600 pounds, for example. Now, when you have your own private membership, you also gain reoccurring income, which is very good for you as a business owner. But thirdly, you can continue developing and growing your relationship with your followers, your audience, and hopefully your clients at that point too. Now, none of these things would be possible if you did not have your own website, your own email list, your own membership, and your own digital asset to sell. Because your content is not the be all and end all of your business. And I think the platform TikTok in particular has really made everybody think that they're a content creator. So all they have to do is create content. But really, as an entrepreneur, content is top of the funnel. That's just where you gain awareness. That's just where you show people who you are, and that gives you visibility. The real income changing dynamics happen well beyond the content. So look at it like this. Your content is not the whole ecosystem of your business. It's really just the front door, or even maybe just the roof. And that brings me on to my last point, which is this: portable income. If you are relying on platform monetization, that is, I really think, the wrong way to monetize. You can't build portable income. You can't build income that you can take with you to another platform, or off of the platform, or onto your website, or into your community. And platforms like TikTok in particular, as you will know, if you market yourself on TikTok, you will get every type of violation coming or going if you try to redirect somebody who is on that platform to your website. That is actually one of their violation notices. You know, you can get a violation notice for redirection to a third party, is what it's called. And what you want to do is actually do that. You want to make sure that you have the email address. You want to make sure that your audience know who you are and where they can find you off of and away from all social media platforms. Because if you don't, you are not monetizing correctly, you are not monetizing intelligently, because you will not build reoccurring or portable income that you can rely on. And at the end of the day, that is the number one reason why you want to monetize on social media. So if you are fed up and sick of being literally a stick in the mud and you want to move the needle in your business, come along and join Contentpreneurs, which is my private community where I teach coaches, creators, business owners how to monetize successfully on every single platform going, including YouTube. Pop your questions down below in the comment section, and I will know then what video to make for you next.